Snowballs. You can actually use them to throw at enemies. They stack up to 40. You can roll them. And if you see that stack that I had there, that's something to mention. So this is still going to be what I had left over, 6. Oh, it just spawned right where I left, right where I picked one up. 2 quick tips. If you come across a snowball, the circle here on PlayStation 5, but there's a button, that you use to roll it. I cannot change direction once I'm rolling, but once I stop, see I was using a walking cane. If I had something unequipped, that would be totally fine. But you have to watch that you don't have a snowball equipped and you're running around, because it's the same button where if you get to it and you accidentally hit it, you're going to stack it. And this right here is as high as it will go. If you need to destroy your snowman, obviously this is nothing that you're going to do with anything other than a hammer. You can pick up all your snowballs. Which brings me to another point. If you're short of snowballs, like I said, they're not hard to find at all. But you can actually just roll a very big snowball. And you can hammer it to make more. So you can actually multiply them very fast if needed. So if you do want to do something like maybe fight some enemies and use these to freeze them, that is a option you have there to get snowballs very fast instead of actually walking around finding them. So let's talk about what we're here for, decorating. I was really disappointed in the amount of things that you can use to decorate these snowmen. Here's a basic one I have real quick. I'm going to show you an example how to make one. But I could not use, I wanted to put dual sight for a hat, didn't work. I wanted to have some hot cocoa, holding hot cocoa, doesn't work. I wanted cratered moon rocks for eyes, but we're going to have to stick with these deer clops eyeballs. They cannot wear any kind of armor or vests, clothing, anything like that. So if you get close enough, see nothing's happening. Then look below. If I go over on the cut grass, it will say decorate. You cannot wear something where it does not give the option to decorate. Some foods will let you decorate, obviously a carrot. But it did not let me use the lava pepper, which I really wanted to, and I wanted to use the back scratcher for an arm. So a lot of these things actually do not work. I really wanted to use a festive light, but like for maybe like a Rudolph theme for a nose, but it just doesn't work. And if you'll notice, see the cut grass here? So when you go to decorate, you hit the decorate button, and they actually look a little bit different than whatever the icon is of the normal item. So that is, for example, here are petals. So petals, as you can see, if you decorate, look a little bit different. And you can rotate things, you can flip things, and I'll talk about that here more in just a second. But as you can see, many things you cannot use to decorate your snowmen. You can use all kinds of things like the blacksmith mask. See how there's that bandana? If I was going to decorate, when you put a hat on, you just hit decorate and it swaps it out. So there's a bandana. All right, so let's say this is some personal tips for me. So if I'm going to decorate here, let's say we're going to use these for eyeballs. You can rotate them just a little bit, and I'm going to hit place. So I'm on PlayStation, like left 1 rotates to left, and right rotates to the right. So I'm going to actually mirror mine and make them like a little cross-eyed. And I like to make things a little bit different. So you rotate a little bit so things don't look just uniform, right? I'm going to hit X for place. If you're messing around and you don't, and you hit cancel by accident, circle, it backs out and never placed it. So you want to make sure that if you're going to decorate something, you pick it, you place it where you want, you hit place, and then you hit done. You can only do one item at a time. So if I want to do like a gold button next, you have to hit done with this first. And as you can see there, it is under the mask. So what can we do? You cannot get a mask off or any kind of headwear except for replacing it. See the eyeballs underneath? But what you can do if you really needed to is you can whack it one time with the hammer. Just be careful. If you hit this thing too many times, you're actually going to probably break your snowman. So there we go. We got some googly eyes on our snowman. I'm going to decorate 2 snowmen from scratch. Let's see what we can come up with here. But here's another thing to keep in mind. If you pick one up, just remember that it's going to replace whatever top you had on, like I had. My hibernation vest, it replaces it, so you might just be running around out here in the cold, freezing your butt off, and you don't realize it. You just got to make sure that you re-equip it afterwards. Same thing with, I'm going to re-equip my walking cane. So here we go. On this one here, I'm going to put, all right, here we'll start with the tall one. So we're going to actually just put this on first. This is going to be my hat. And that's because I want to place these eyes. So I don't know if you can't use, okay, see, yellow gem. It'd be so cool if we could use different colored gems. I'm going to decorate, I think, with the gold. And I'm going to try and put it so like these eyes kind of maybe stick out underneath the hat. Maybe we'll turn it down a little bit like that. And then we'll put another one like here. Ugh, come on. It's so touchy. All right. Oh, see, I hit circle. What an idiot. What was I telling you all about in this guide? So we're going to try and place these like eyes. Turn this one a little bit. Place. Hit done. All right, good. See, you can see the eyes peeking out from below the hat. I so wanted to use 2 polka dot tallbird eggs to make a bikini, but the game won't let me. So we're going to put a beard. Okay. Hit done. We're going to have some arms. Now, this is where rotate comes in handy. Like, if you want thumbs up, we're going to put one here. I'm going to flip it. That's going to be on PlayStation. It's R2. And I like to make it so things aren't exactly the same. Well, we'll put it like this. So it'll be, this one's practically horizontal. We're going to place that. We're going to hit done. Now, I'm going to put some buttons on here. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to actually use ice for that. See how ice makes these cool little... and we'll flip them, you know? So I guess the shadows might look a little weird. The shadows don't seem to... Oh, yeah, no, actually the shadows sort of change depending how you place it. So we're going to put a couple of these here. We're going to curve it a little bit so it looks actually like 3D. Make it so they don't all look the same. All right, we're going to hit done for that. And those don't show up too well. All right, well, we can try gold. Maybe we'll just put the gold ones over top. Done. That's looking a little better. So there you go. There's one. All right. How about for our... This is our short boy over here. Oh, man, I had a helmet that actually I was going to put on there, but I don't see it. So for our shorter fellow over here, let's put the blacksmith mask on, and let's see how the stone looks here. I don't know. Maybe we can make like a belt. Odd, the stone doesn't let me spin it like the other items do. So there's like a belt. It's done. All right. We're gonna have some little stubby carrot arms. And we'll make this one up a little bit higher. Place. Done. Let's put how about we'll put this charcoal here in the middle of the belt. Looking good. All right, how about we'll put this moon rock here like for some kind of belly decoration. Done. And twigs. We can make some legs or something like this. Put one here and one here. So there's our little short chubby boy. So I actually like this one a lot. Wait for the sun to come up here so we can see him real quick, and then we'll wreck them. We can actually do some like absurd things. I actually saw someone made like a Actually, I'm not going to wreck that one. I like that one. I'll show you one other thing real quick. There are like a maximum amount of decorations. Like, let's say you were just making something random. Like, I saw someone online had made a snowball and just stuck a snowman, put eggplants all over it. It's kind of funny. But so you are gonna actually get maxed out. So you gotta actually plan it. Like, you can't just cover it with a million pieces of gold or something. But just so you know, so there are limits to it. Hope you liked the video. As you can see, as you flip around, everything looks pretty much the same. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you have fun decorating, and maybe you can find some things that you like that work a lot better than the things that I wanted to use. All right, catch you in the next video. I better go eat something.